welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this look using the Storybook Cosmetics Mean Girls Burn Book palette. I was given this palette for Christmas by my friend Brooke and I am so excited. I love it. It's so cool. I love collector palettes like this. So I'll open it up, show you guys. The shade names are all from the movie, which is awesome. So if you're interested to see how I put this together, just stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the NYX eyeshadow base. Right now, going into the Storybook Cosmetics Mean Girls Burn Book palette, I'm going to take my Sigma Large Fluff E50 brush and this white shade right here called the Plastics, and I'm going to put that all over my lid to set down the eyeshadow base. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Glen Cocoa right here, and I'm going to use a light hand and kind of build it up, and this is going to be my transition color. And I'm going to use my Sigma E40. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with that same shade, the Glen Cocoa, with a smaller blending brush. This is the Sigma E35 tapered blending brush. I wanted to go just a little bit lower. And back in with the E40 with no additional shadow, and just go along the edges to buff it out. Okay, now I'm going to take my Sigma E25 blending brush, just more of a dense blending brush, and I'm going to take the shade She Doesn't Even Go Here. I'm going to put that shade on the outer half of my eye and into the crease. This shadow is very, very pigmented. It reminds me of an Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow. Alright, I'm going to go back in with the brown shade, Glen Cocoa, with the E35. Just go over top of that shade in the crease. Okay, I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, just a white cream pencil. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use this as a base for the next shadow. I'm going to take my Sigma F75 concealer brush and pick up that base off the back of my hand and kind of carve out the front part. Okay, I'm going to take this sparkly green shade right here called Gruel, and I'm going to put that over top of the white base I just laid down. And I think I'm going to start out using my finger. I'm going to take this little flat synthetic brush. It's a brush I got from Walgreens. It doesn't have a name on it. And I'm going to just use that to get into the tighter spots with that green shade. This is a really pigmented sparkly shadow, especially when you use your finger. Now I'm going to go in with Is Butter a Carb right here, also on my finger, and I'm going to put that in the place where the two shades meet to make the transition a little smoother. Okay, so there's not a deeper like brown or black shade in this palette, so I'm gonna have to, and I need to deepen up the outer corner a little bit. So I'm gonna go into a different palette, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to take this dark brown shade up here. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's just a dark brown shade right here. And I'm going to apply that on the outer corner of my eye and into the crease to deepen it up. I'm going to be using my Sigma E25, the same one I used earlier. Alright, I'm going to take a cotton round on with some makeup remover and sharpen up the edges. Alright, now I'm going to apply some eyeliner. I'm using my NYX matte liquid liner. Alright, now I'm going to tightline with this Mally Beauty Eye Color Gel Waterproof Liner. I've never tried this before, so we'll see how it works. Alright, I'm going to apply a coat of mascara before I put on my falsies. I'm going to be trying out the Mally Beauty More is More mascara. Alright, for falsies today, I'm going to be trying out this little set that I got for Christmas. It's the Ardell Faux set. There's so many pretty ones in here. You can see. And I think I'm going to try out pair number 817. It just looks really pretty and fluttery. So I'm going to apply my falsies off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, now I am going to move on to the rest of my face before we go back to finish off the eyes. I'm going to be using a lot of new stuff today that I got for Christmas. I'm going to start off by priming with the Laura Geller Spackle Hydrating Primer. So for foundation today, I'm going to be using my Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation. And I'm going to blend that in with this new sponge that I got. This is by Real Techniques, and this is their Miracle Diamond Sponge. You can use it damp or dry. I prefer all of my sponges to be damp. So I actually got this in the Real Techniques. This was the thing that came with it. It has 12 different sponges, so I still have a lot more to try. All right, now I'm going to tape my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And to blend this out, I'm going to be using another new sponge. This is the Mini Miracle Complexion Sponges. Yeah, I think so. There's another one on here that looks like it, but so I'm using it damp also. I mean, I'm loving this sponge. I don't think I've found a sponge that blends out my concealer more easily and smoothly. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which I'm almost out of, if I'm not already out of it. And I'm going to take that same little sponge and use that to set my under eye. And now I'm going to take my Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten. It says it's a foundation, but it's in the shade Fair, but it's like a powder. And I've been using it to set my foundation, so I'm going to use that to set the rest of my face, along with my Sigma Large Powder F20 brush. I'm going to just brush off the excess from the setting powder. Now I'm going to be using another new product. This is, or new to me, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I'm going to take this center shade right here, and I'm going to be taking this new brush also. This is a new to me brush. This is the Morphe M459 contour brush. I'm going to blend that out and apply it to the rest of my face using the Morphe M530. I'm going to go back to that first brush to do my nose contour. Alright, for blush, I'm going to use the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten. This is the shade Pink Grapefruit. Really pretty shade. And I'm going to use my Sigma Powder Blush F10 brush. For my highlighter today, I'm going to use this one by Mally Beauty. This one is called the Effortlessly Airbrushed Highlighter, and this is the shade Stardust. It's kind of a goldish tone. And I'm going to use my Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. Okay, now I'm gonna start working on my lower lash line. Going to take the same Mally Beauty eyeliner from earlier to line my waterline. Now I'm going to take my It Cosmetics Smudger Liner brush, and I'm going to go back to the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and that dark brown shade that we used right here. I'm going to use this end here to just kind of smudge out that dark color. All right, I'm going to take the other side of that brush, the more fluffy side, and the She Doesn't Even Go Here shade, and buff it out, buff that all along the lower lash line. All right, now I'm going to take this Glamour Dolls 10 brush, just a kind of small blending brush, and I'm going in with the shade Glen Cocoa just to smoke out my lower lash line even more. All right, now I'm going to highlight my inner corner using this Sephora domed crease brush and that same Mally Beauty highlighter from earlier. I'm going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. For lips, I'm going to apply my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. And I'm going to top that with my Buxom lip gloss in the shade Hot Toddy. Okay, so that is the finished look using the Storybook Cosmetics Mean Girls palette. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something, and I hope you'll recreate it. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.